Well, I'm actually from Raleigh, born and raised. I've lived here my whole life. Went to NC State. Then about 10 years later, decided to go back to school and went to Maynard. So I've really never left, and I love it.
I'm originally from Austin, Texas. Grew up an Air Force brat.
I had been trying to do online dating for a while, and it wasn't working. And of course, like to vent my frustrations and amusing stories on Facebook. I had a friend pop up into my private messages and say, "Hey, would you like to meet a nice guy? I know this guy."
I remember her profile picture. She had some big sunflowers in her picture, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, yeah, she's a redhead. I knew. And as soon as we sat down, we were already cracking jokes. And, social media was key. It's kind of funny. Getting engaged, really for Erin was a huge surprise. So
It was.
I had been planning for months now. I knew exactly how I wanted to do it. It was more of just finding a place to get the ring. And there's so many choices, from being online shops and your typical places in a mall, or Raleigh, there's so many jewelers and everything. And we had come across Raleigh Diamond through the Instagram, and Erin had told me, like, hey, we went in there, the place was beautiful, we wanted to go back. And so
They had so much estate jewelry, which is what I was more interested in. I kind of like the idea of having something a little more interesting, a little different, just something that looked a little more handcrafted, a little more special.
it was kind of a no-brainer once we showed up, because it was just, it's very relaxed here. It's, you can go from stuff that's already, already created, or you can custom order, or really however you want. Other places offer some of that stuff, but nothing that really just offer the atmosphere and just, you walk in and it doesn't feel like, all right, well, if I don't buy anything today, I'm just wasting people's time, or, I don't feel like, all right, well, you got to meet a quota or anything like that. So it was very relaxed. It was you wanted to know about us.
Pressure.
I knew it was going to be the place when I kind of started sharing my ideas, and it was like, all right, cool. They're going to go along with it. They're going to help me surprise Erin. And to me, she had no idea. The greatest thing for me was, just seeing her reaction. I've been waiting for that moment for months now, and finally I was like, all right, I was able to get this, this is a
really
perfect
sweet.
moment, perfect time, in front of both our mothers. And so she said yes. And, I couldn't have done it, really without the help here. We were able to find the not just a ring, but like the ring that she was looking for, and it all just really lended to the perfect moment. So I think for us, it was one of those things where everything just worked out perfectly, and thankfully I was able to get my plan done just exactly how I wanted.